Order your holiday meal packs today at Hy-Vee and leave the cooking to us. Order traditional meals, small crowd meals, or a la carte meals. You can even customize your holiday meal by choosing from a variety of meats, sides, pies, and more. There's something for everyone with the Hy-Vee holiday meal packs. Order in-store or online at hi-v.com. Happy holidays from Hy-Vee.
Woodhouse Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is bringing you more this holiday season, finishing the year with big savings on the entire model lineup during the Wrap Up the Year sales event. Save up to $13,000 off MSRP on a 2024 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Laramie 4x4 for qualified buyers. Explore all our year-end lease and finance deals at WoodhouseCDJRBellevue.com or WoodhouseChryslerJeepDodge.com. This is Woodhouse. With approved credit, tax title license extra. When financed with Chrysler Capital. $299 doc fee due at signing. Stock number BC240134. Offer expires 12/31/2023. See dealer for details.
Welcome to this episode. We will examine the second part of the 1099 process that is essential to staying in compliance with the IRS. We have already talked about in step 1 that you always want to obtain a W-9 from vendors. Vendors like computer support, accounting support, human resources consultants, legal services, or cleaning services. So now that you have the W-9, what do you do? Many small businesses use QuickBooks for their accounting needs. You may not be using QuickBooks, but some of the considerations are the same. So first, on the vendor record, there will be a checkbox somewhere that asks you if the vendor needs to have information tracked for a 1099. If payments need to be tracked, make sure that you check that box if the vendor requires a 1099 at the end of the year. Second, attach the W-9 to the vendor record. Most software should allow this, just like QuickBooks does. And finally, at the end of the year, as part of the prepping for 1099 processing, usually we do this in about December, you'll be asked to map different accounts to the 1099. So let's take a few examples. Example 1, you have engaged with a computer support person who helps you configure computers for new employees. They set up email accounts as people are hired, and they help employees troubleshoot issues. For this person, you have their W-9 attached to their vendor record, and you code all of their invoices to an account called Computer Services. In this example, you want to make sure that Computer Services is mapped as a 1099 account. Example 2, you've hired a person part-time, not on payroll, who is assisting you with mailing flyers and doing some other marketing tasks. You have a general ledger account called Marketing Contractor, where you pay this individual. Thus, you will want to map that account, Marketing Contractor, as a 1099 account. Example 3, you have hired a bookkeeper to handle processing transactions for your company. You're coding their services to an account called Accounting Services. You also have invoices from your CPA that go to this account. Therefore, accounting services will need to be mapped as a 1099 account. Most software is going to have some process like this where you do this mapping exercise. The key to mapping is to know what general ledger accounts you are using for your 1099 vendors. So how do you do this easily? Probably the best way to run a 1099 report is in QuickBooks, for example, they have a 1099 summary report. And this report is based on that checkbox I mentioned before. Most software should have a report like it. At least in QuickBooks, you can run this report and then click on each vendor and see where you are coding the transactions. This will tell you all the accounts you need to map. It is a good idea to review this every single year as you are prepping for 1099 filing, because you may add new 1099 vendors. Therefore, this is a dynamic annual process. Plus, if you have accounting support that you have hired, they should understand this process very well. This mapping is crucial for 1099 processing to go smoothly in January when the submission is due to the IRS. Depending on the size of your business or how you've set up your business, you may have a small amount of 1099s or a large amount of them. For instance, you could have 1 or 2, or you could have many more. The key to this process is having a disciplined approach to gathering W-9 forms and making sure this mapping is set up correctly and reviewed every year for accuracy. If this is done well, then the filing should be a breeze. If you want to take a 1099 Best Practices mini course, here's the information to do that. Go to courses.springboard-learning.com and sign up for the course called Small Business Best Practices on 1099s. This course has 3 modules, and the course goes into detail about how to ensure that you comply with the IRS on this process. This course will also take you through the specific mapping process for QuickBooks. You have the option of signing up for a monthly subscription rate, a 1-year access to the course, or a lifetime purchase. Each of these options can be discounted by 50% if you use the code 1099half. That is 1099 half upon checkout. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll talk again soon.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.